everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to the Ralph Graves Jr. Show. Yeah, turn that down. Yeah. How's everybody this morning? Thanks for joining the show. Hey, guys, give us a call, 888-329-3306. 888-329-3306. The gang is all here. I believe Jamie is on her way. I believe she is. Kair's here. Janae's here. Jason's in the booth, ready to rock and roll. Looks like Jamie's calling in. I don't know. But join Instagram Live. What's going on? Thanks for checking us out this morning. I told y'all I'd be on here today. I apologize to the Instagram folks that I haven't been set up for you. But I appreciate what you guys are following and listening. We're talking about, today we're talking about the superpowers of a smile. So we're going to be talking about that today. So good morning, everybody. Hey, good morning, Jazz. 888-329-3306. The call-in number is about to start here in about 2 minutes. www.dbam.com. So glad to have. And the Twitter poll today is, put the Twitter poll up if we got it in front of us. Twitter poll is, what's the one thing, can you raise it up a little bit for me, Ken? There you go. What's the one thing you can think of that always brings a smile to your face? We're talking about the power of a smile. I mean, our smiles have been taken away because of this mask. And so we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about some things today. So good stuff today, though. Good stuff. That's some great conversations. I want to share with you my experience at the dentist office on Monday. I'm going to give you a detailed, speaking of smiles, whew, that was rough. But tell somebody, share. Jason, I watched Death Wish this weekend.
Netflix?
Yeah.
I saw it. How'd you like it?
It's all right. Something to watch on Sunday.
Yeah.
What's up, everybody? What's going on? Good morning, good morning, good morning. My name is Ralph Graves. Welcome. Welcome to the Ralph Graves Jr. Show. It is Wednesday. Is it Wednesday? It's Wednesday, the 28th of July. Am I right, Jason?
Off by a day.
I'm off. It's the 29th. Okay. It's the 29th. But anyway, we're here. We're here. So glad to have you guys checking us out. Give us a call this morning, 888-329-3306. We are on www.dbam.com, WWDBAM 860 on the AM dial. So glad to have you guys here. The gang is all here. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Good morning, Jason. How are you?
I'm all right. How you making out?
Wonderful. Kair, good morning. How are you?
Good morning. I'm well.
Good, good. Janae, good morning. How are you?
Also well.
Very good. So glad to have everybody here. Another Wednesday. I got to tell you guys, man. We're talking about today. Here's the topic today. Well, let me tell you about my story first. This is what led me to the topic. So I had to go to the dentist on Monday, and what had happened was that I had a root canal. Thank you, Instagram Live, for checking in, Facebook Live for checking in. So I had a root canal a couple weeks ago. But you know how it is. Because I'm lazy and sometimes it feels better, I didn't go back and get I think it's called a crown. Am I right? Or a crown, something that had to go back on top of the root canal. I didn't go back and get it because I was feeling good. I forgot about it. Well, even though the tooth was dead, essentially, it cracked. So I go back to my dentist thinking I could get the crown. Like, I'm a week too late. He said, well, listen. He said, Ralph, listen, we got to pull it. All right, that's cool. Go ahead and pull the tooth. And so I'm there Monday, and I don't know what's worse when getting your tooth pulled. I don't know if it's the prep, Jason, before they put the needle in the mouth, right? And you try to, they tell you, to relax, but I watch everything. The big needle, stick it in the jaw. That wasn't too bad. It didn't start messing with me until he brought the drill out. Is it the sound of the drill
It's definitely the sound.
Or is it the smoke coming from out of your face?
My eyes are always closed.
No,
But no, that sound is something.
that sounds something else. That sound is something else. So they're using the drill. I don't know what they got to use a drill for because they're pulling my tooth out. But I'm not a dentist. But my dentist is a great guy. So I noticed smoke coming out of my face. I didn't feel anything, but smoke is coming out. So I'm like, okay, all right, it's the drill, it's the needles, the drill, it's the smoke. I'm cool. And so he leaves. I mean, you know what? Before the drill, let me back up. He says, I'll be back in a couple minutes. Are you numb? And part of it was numb. The other part wasn't numb. He said, I'm going to give you some more. So anyway, I saw this smoke and all that. So he comes in and they start the extraction of the tooth. He says, Ralph, all you're going to feel is pressure. Now, I felt pressure. We've all felt pressure. Am I right? We know what pressure is. So I know what pressure is. There's a difference between pressure and pain. So I felt a little pressure, but I felt more pressure. Then I felt more pressure. I wasn't feeling anything, but your eyes are supposed to be closed. I'm looking at the expression of the doctor and the assistant, and they're looking at each other.
They look puzzled.
They look puzzled. But Jason looked puzzled. And then he says, you're doing great, big guy. And they're looking at each other, and they talk in a way that you can barely hear them. Like, I don't know what he says to her. And she's grabbing stuff. And then he pats me on the shoulder, and he says, how you doing?
It's about to get rough.
Yeah, this is not cool. What you mean, how am I? I'm doing okay. Am I not supposed to be doing okay? And gives me some compliments. Oh, you're a big, strong guy. You got strong bones. But here's the worst part. When they're pulling the tooth, good morning, Jamie.
Good morning.
When they're pulling the tooth, I hear it coming out of my jaw. Anybody ever hear that crackling and that?
Uh-huh.
I hear it. He said, man, you got a long root. And it was they showed me the x-ray. I hear it coming out of my jaw, and he's wiggling, and he's wiggling it. And it's still not out. Now, you can't tell when it's out. Then he takes his other hand, and he presses down on my jaw to open my mouth wider. I'm like, my man, my mouth don't get any wider. And they are yanking that tooth out. And I mean, you're talking about pressure. I hear the jaw cracking. He pulls it out, and I can tell when it's over. Oh, Mr. Graves, he said, today's your lucky day. And I'm like, really? Today's my lucky day? Then they stick that vacuum cleaner in your mouth, Instagram Live. They stick that vacuum cleaner in your mouth. You're wondering what they're sucking up. Right? Because you can't.
Blood.
It's got to be blood.
Tissue.
You can't taste your blood. It's got to be blood. It's got to be tissue. It's got to be the whole nine.
Tooth pieces.
Tooth pieces trying to get down my throat. So it was it was a little more difficult than a regular extraction. So Monday night, I'm going. I do all the things I have to do. I don't take the pain medicine. I don't believe in Percocets and all the stuff. What's the other stuff they give you?
Oxy something?
Yeah, Oxy. I don't believe in any of that. Former police officer, seen too many people get hooked to that. So I ain't taking none of that. He said, do you want any of that? I said, no, I'm with some ibuprofen.
All right.
No, it's not all right. It's not all right. I'm taking 4 ibuprofen. And Jason, I'm telling you,
It did nothing.
nothing.
I know.
I believe
Nothing. No, I refuse to get Percocet and the Oxy thing. Right? I watched that special on Netflix about Big Pharma, something big Pharma's company. Everybody getting hooked. I refuse to get hooked. So I'm icing it and putting ice on my face. Now there's the good part. Monday night, and you got to be married to the right person. And honey, if you're listening, I love you so much. Thank you for all that you do for me. I go to bed. I'm a little sore. Right? I go to bed. I'm telling you. 2 a.m. Tuesday morning, I thought that somebody was punching me in my face. I was never awakened by pain before. My wife, I thought she had went to work because she was on call. But she went to the hospital. I'm calling her from the bed. Now I'm sounding like my dad calling my mom. My dad, Sandra. I'm in bed. Tina. Tina. She's not there. So I get up. I go to the kitchen. And I hear the TV in the back room. So okay, great. She's home. So I go to the back room. She's knocked out. And I said, honey, my mouth is killing me. She wakes up. She jumps up. And so she said, here, take this. And she got this salt water. Don't rinse. Just dump it in there and let's see what happens. And so we're doing the salt water. She puts ice on my face. And I slept like a baby. But I'm telling you, I was no good yesterday. And today, matter of fact, and so it continues on today. Last night, My wife did work. So, but last night, I woke up at not 2 a.m., but at 3:46. Woke me up. Pain woke me up, but not as bad. It wasn't a level 12, probably like a level 4 or something. So I get up, I do the same thing. Oh, I grabbed Jamie. I didn't tell you. Along with the ibuprofen, I am now taking extra strength Tylenol. 2 of them. So I'm alternating. I don't know who I don't know why my son just talked. Shut up, Ryan. My son just told me on Facebook, stop crying. My boys who know me, one of my good friends, Deacon Joe Anderson from Cornerstone, said, suck it up, Buttercup. Yeah, I was. I am. I did suck it up. I'm just telling the story. So I start taking, I'm going alternating between the ibuprofen and the Tylenol. My daughter said on the elevator coming up here today, I'm probably need a liver detox. But I said all that because dentistry is important. You know why? Because our smiles are important. And so today I'm talking about smiles. You know why? And not because of the dentist thing, because we're wearing masks all the time. Let me transition. Mm-hmm. What the mask has taken away, you can't tell who's smiling or not anymore.
True. People
look at you with blank stares, and I want to believe that they're smiling under the mask. And we lose something.
Right.
We say, Kaher?
I smile. Like if someone waves to me, I'll smile, and I'm like, oh, I'm an idiot. I have on a mask. Like they can't.
They can't. All they see is a blank stare. Right?
But you can tell by the eyes a little bit.
Can you a little bit?
Like when somebody smiles.
Can you tell?
You can.
But it would have to be one of those like real smiles to see it in the eye.
Feel like
you can't just be like,
my mask is like maybe under my nose and you can see because my cheekbones are up a little bit. I feel like if it's over here, I'm just like.
But if it's under your nose, everybody's mad at you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's not good mask etiquette. But anyway, so the mask is taking away our smile. And here's what I did some research on smiles. That's what we're talking about today. Smiles actually have superpowers, right? So again, what we talk about today, I didn't make it up. I just found it. And we're going to talk about the 9 powers, or not, I'm not going to give you 9, but there are 9 superpowers of a smile. And so that's why we have to take care of our grill, take care of our teeth, and can't be walking around frowning. But we want to talk about what this mask, we're already social distancing, right? We're social beings. We're already separated, right? And now the mask is taking away the smiles. You go in Wawa and you hope people are smiling, right? You know, used to hold the door. Used to hold the door for people. Thanks, Jasmine. Thank you. My daughter said, "Pop, you're a warrior. You got it." I do. I'm fine today. You hear me running my mouth. I'm fine. But we're gonna talk about that. Something is lost in that. I mean, I don't know. I'm getting a lot of blame. You look into people's eyes more now than you ever did before.
Definitely.
You know.
No.
Should they say no?
No, I don't.
You say you're still not fooling with them.
No.
Keep it moving. I don't know you.
Right.
I'm just louder when I speak.
That's what the mask does.
Huh?
Yeah.
Can't hear anything.
Yeah. Like with the whole like Wawa, the people, everyone holds the door and everything.
Yeah.
Now I'm just really loud with, thank you.
So we're talking about the superpowers of a smile. Now, the Twitter poll question of today is this, because I want you guys, we always try to bring light to the show. We always try to bring, we want to make you feel good. It's not a show where you're going to get beat up. We know about the ills of society. We know about racism. We know about the riots. We know about what's going on in politics. We know about all that kind of stuff. I know about unemployment. We know about the struggles. But if there's any time at all where we need to have something to bring a smile to our face, it's now. So the Twitter poll question is, what is the one thing you can think of that always brings a smile to your face? What is that? You could be down in the dumps, but if you think of this moment, or if you care to share, think of this person, or maybe just think of a season in your life, I want you to reflect on the things that bring a smile to your face. Good morning, Joshua, my John Maxwell brother, John Maxwell team brother. I see you on Instagram Live. Good morning, man. Thanks for checking in. What's the one thing that brings a smile to your face? You might be down in the dumps. I mean, comedy is needed. Smiles are needed. They bring health to the soul. So I'm gonna tell you number one, and then we're gonna go around the room. We're gonna talk about everybody's weekend. Number one is, first of all, smiling can make you look younger. I saw that.
I believe that.
Smiling can make you. Janae, you sitting there with this sarcastic look on you. I wish you guys could see my daughter's face. She has one of the prettiest smiles you've ever seen, but she is.
Yes.
queen of the sarcasm is sitting there like, huh, you know.
This topic is funny. I like it, but it's funny.
And that's what I wanted to do today. I wanted to bring something out, man. You know, it's trying times, so smiling can make you look younger. So with all of that said, we'll jump into everybody's weekend. We'll talk about smiling. Guys, call in 888-329-3306. Jamie is in the house today.
Hey.
She's not on the phone. She's here with us today. Kair's in the building. Janae's in the building. Jason is in the building running the show. How was everybody's weekend? Start with Jason. How was your weekend, bro?
It was all right. I had my bachelor party weekend.
All right, now.
Ooh,
Can we talk about it, or is it rated R?
No, it was a PG-13.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, very good.
It was, we went to the mountains and
Okay.
hung out. And we went paintballing and just hung out, played some tailgate games, took it easy.
That's
Just
good.
Relaxing weekend upstate.
Yeah, I like bachelor parties like that where just fellas just get together and do fella stuff, have a good time.
Yeah, the paintballing.
Yeah.
I got some welts in the back of my head, but
Yeah.
it was fun though.
How many guys went, man?
8 of us.
Oh, man. That'd be a good time.
Yeah, when we went paintballing, though, we're playing against guys who paintball all the time,
Yeah.
so we got lit up. So.
Yeah, that always happens. You always play against ex-Navy SEALs or SEAL wannabes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, they come out with their own guns.
Yeah, the automatic guns, smoke bombs, everything.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's cool. That's cool. Kair, how was your weekend?
It was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You have a good time? Do
Yeah.
anything interesting?
Went to the beach.
Okay. How was it?
It was nice.
Yeah. You guys know that shark is out there, right? In
I saw it at Brigantine, right?
Yeah, Brigantine is swimming. What's her name? Missy.
Yeah, we were watching it on the news. I
Yeah.
thought about you. I was like, ooh.
Yeah, yeah. Facebook Live, Instagram Live. There's a shark around here in the Northeast that visits every year. Her name is Missy. And I don't know, she's a couple tons or something. And she's hanging out at the beach that I hang out at and that a lot of us hang out at down here in South Jersey. But she's swimming in between Brigantine and Atlantic City, Cape May area.
No, Ocean City.
Ocean City.
Between
Ocean
Brigantine
City.
and Ocean City.
That's right, Brigantine, Ocean City.
Because we were down Atlantic City, Ventnor beaches, and
Right.
oh my goodness, Drew was like, was the shark out there with us? Like, I'm not going back if the shark is out there. I said, no, the shark is at Pastor's Beach. He ain't at
Yeah, Missy the Great White. There she is. Thank you, Jennifer, for bringing that up. Instagram Live. Give us a call today, 888-329-3306. Janae, how was your weekend?
It was good. I continued looking for wedding dresses.
How's that going?
Oh, so I was pretty confident.
Yeah.
And so I found a couple dresses. I was like, oh, cool. These are nice. So the ladies were like, oh, try them on again to see how you feel. And then the second time I tried them on, I didn't like them as much.
No.
And I was like, uh-oh.
Okay.
I think that's going to set the tone for what happens in the future.
You'll find one.
Yeah, no, I'm having fun shopping for them, but
I bet you are.
I know me. So.
Right. Okay. All right. Jamie, your weekend?
It was great. You know, it was Drew's birthday.
Yes.
So, she had to have crabs because that's her favorite.
Right,
so
right.
we had the crab legs. We did the beach. We did the pool.
Right.
We hung out. We had funnel cake, ice cream. Like, we did it all. It was
Okay.
the bomb.
Okay. Very good.
Best weekend in a long time. Like, it just felt good to be out of the house, change of scenery.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. That just did something to me.
Okay. All right. Very good. I don't even know what I did this weekend. I don't know what I did. I got everything just died out as he was standing on my chest, pulling out my tooth. I mean, literally, and I keep going back to that because it was, it's like Jason getting behind me and holding my shoulders back on this chair, and Janae standing on my chest, and Kair has a pair of pliers, and they were just, But anyway, I'm glad everybody had a great weekend. Guys, the call-in number is 888-329-3306. We are talking about the superpower of a smile. The superpowers of a smile. Our smiles have been kind of taken away from us unless you're on a Zoom call, a GoToMeeting call, or whatever other calls are. Our smiles have been taken away in public, for health reasons. But, you don't really know the effect of it until you don't see people smiling anymore. So we're talking about that. And one of the things on Twitter poll, and if you care to share on Twitter, Facebook Live, Instagram Live, you care to call in, 888-329-3306. I want you to take a moment to think of that thing that always brings a smile to your face, whatever that is. Because we live in a life is relentless. We said it last week. We live in a day and age where you will have ups and downs, you will have trials and tribulations. You ought to have a go-to thing to bring a smile to your face. Smiling, number one, I said, can make you look younger, and we'll talk about that a little bit. That's kind of a little cute one there, and some other ones. But we'll come back right after this break. You listen to www.am.com, WWDB 860 AM on your tuner there. Give us a call, 888-329-3306. My name is Ralph Graves. This is the Ralph Graves Jr. Morning Show. We will be right back.
Revive Hydration is a proud sponsor of the Ralph Graves Morning Show. Revive Hydration is the first IV hydration and vitamin infusion service in the South Jersey area. For more details, please visit their website at www.revivehydration.com, or you can give them a call at 856-485-0070. Again, their website, www.revivehydration.com, or give them a call at 856-485-0070.
It's down.
I can't hear
Hear what?
the show commercials.
Oh, I turned it down.
Oh,
I'll turn it back up when we come on. Instagram Live, thanks for being a part of this today. Thank you for being a part of the experiment. I'm waving back to all of you who are hitting wave. Thank you for being on.
All right, Jamie, I'm
Facebook Live. Go to the Twitter poll, guys. Share. Hey, somebody call in, 888-329-3306. Love to talk to the callers this morning.
Caller number 5, go and get something, or caller number 3.
We never get the caller number 5s. I'm
Maybe
thinking that 5 people don't
number
even.
3, number 2.
No, we're gonna still keep it at call 5. I don't think 5 people listen to the show.
Try that one.
We don't have a lot of time. If 5 people talk, we might not get to say nothing.
Right. Okay. All right. Jamie says
Look, I'm
caller
gonna
number
advocate
3.
for
That's
it.
fine. That's fine. Jamie says caller number 3 gets the gift today.
There you go.
Does that work?
Step up, caller number 3.
Step up, caller number 3. You too, Instagram Live, 888-329-3306. Facebook, 888-329-3306. Caller number 3
What's it saying now?
gets a nice gift. Mine too. My mom says Naomi always brings a smile to her face, even when she's sad.
Right, we see. Okay, you're there. We see you.
Hey, that's Jamie. She's on.
Hey. See if I can sit it up this way. It'll stay. Maybe. Possibly.
Am I dark today?
You're dark every day.
It's summertime. You're supposed to be.
I'm talking
nice
about. Y'all know what I'm
and
talking
tan.
about. Y'all know.
Brown skin, all of that.
Jamie, we're gonna play a clip of you singing on Sunday. We're gonna
Stop it.
surprise
Don't
you.
do it. Don't do it.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Ralph Graves Jr. Morning Show. We're having a lot of fun in here this morning because we're talking about smiles, but I think we have a lot of fun every morning. All right, so the third caller number 3, 888-329-3306. Caller number 3, 1, 2, 3. I had said 5, but I was overruled today by our resident attorney and the rest of the crew.
Look, I always advocate for the people, okay? I'm trying to help y'all get this money.
Caller number 3 gets a gift from the Ralph Graves Jr. Show. Anyway, we're talking about smiles today. 888-329-3306. Give us a call. The Twitter poll was, I want you guys to think of something that brings a smile to your face. So what do you got? So the first point was smiling can make you guys look younger. And here's the thought of it. Even if there were no other benefits of smiling, it says that this writer says that we should be grateful for this. That the University of, I think it's Kansas City, researchers tested the popular theory that smiling might cause others to perceive you as being younger than you actually are.
All right.
There you go. Smile. And here's the thing about smiling too. Nobody wants to see you come in the room looking all crook face. Nobody. We're not talking about being goofy. We're just talking about being pleasant. That's what we're talking about. Hey, we have a caller number 1. Our friend to the show, friend of the family, Cornerstone Community Church's own Joyce Smith. Good morning, Joyce. How are you?
Hey.
Oh, Mark. Oh, Mark called in.
I was trying to be caller number 3, man, but I guess I was too early.
Well, hang up and keep calling. And then the third time you call, you'll be caller 3. I'm just kidding. What's up, brother Mark? How you doing, man?
I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine. How y'all doing?
Doing good. Mark, think of let me ask you this, man. What is the one thing you can think of that always brings a smile to your face? We're getting all kinds of answers. People on Facebook, Jennifer Woodard says her husband washing dishes brings a smile to her face. But what's the one thing for you, man, that you can think of that's your go-to that'll bring a smile to your face?
The day I sincerely gave my life to Christ.
The day he gave his life to Christ. Man, that's awesome, man. That's good stuff. Everybody should have that. Joyce, are you still on the line? Are you still there? We're getting a 2 for 1.
I'm still here, Pastor.
It's not her call.
It's not her call. Okay. All right. That's cool. But Joyce, let me ask you. I love these two. What's the one thing that brings a smile to your face, Joyce? Mark? Is it Mark?
No.
Come on. That's my brother right there. Come on.
Not always.
Uh-huh. I hear you.
Not always.
Yeah.
You know what, Pastor? Praise, music.
Music.
I love
the
music.
power of music. Yeah. Very good, guys. Very good. But thanks for calling. I might call this caller 1 and 2. No, that's just one. That's just one. No, that's just one. Thanks for calling, family. Thanks for being part of Ralph Grace Jr. Show. Love you guys.
Love you back.
All right. See you later now. Bye-bye. Guys, if you don't know, I do pastor a church. I pastor Cornerstone Community Church in Millville, New Jersey. Been pastoring there 14 years. Make no mistake about it. I love the Lord. I am a Christian. I'm a believer. I'm a believer. And listen, I'm not perfect. Got all kinds of problems like everybody else. I said Sunday, I'm an expert on the grace of God because God should have got rid of me a long time ago. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. John 3:16 said, "For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish, but have everlasting life." The most important word, I think, in that text is that word whosoever. That includes all of us, all of you, even folks that are, some of you might be thinking I'm doing things that God disapproves of or that people disapprove of or it's against the word of God. Christ says, whosoever believeth in him should not perish but have everlasting life. I'm encouraging you today. Come to Christ just as you are. And as you grow in him with sincerity, as you put his will over your will, the things that do not please him, he removes from your life. I used to try to remove stuff out of my life, Jamie, that I was doing. Mm-hmm. Oh my God. I fall right. I was good for 30 days. Then I fall right back into it. Christ had to remove it. Hey, going back to the Twitter poll, Kerry Brown checks in on Facebook. He says the birth of his sons brings a smile to his face. We're talking about smiles today. We're talking about the superpower of a smile, something that has been kind of taken away from us because of the mask that we wear. We don't get a chance to see people smiling. We could be talking to somebody and you really now have to be an expert on body language, True. Because you can't see their smile. The call-in number is 888-329-3306. So what say you, Janae? You think smiling can make you look younger?
I guess.
You guess? I'm just saying what researchers say. Then they say this, that smiling can make you look thinner.
That one, how?
I don't know how either. I don't know how smiling can make you look thinner. I don't know. It says here, same research that this is a surprising conclusion. It says smiling can make you look thinner. I don't know why it says that, but anyway, they call it the smile diet. I don't know. Keep smiling through it. I don't even know if I agree with that. I don't know if smiling can make you look thinner. What do you guys say? I don't know.
I don't know. That's a new one on me. I hadn't heard that one.
That's a new one to me too. Yeah, I think it makes you look more pleasant. I like folks who smile. Then the next one says this. We're going to talk about some of these. I'm kind of going through. Smile. Here we go, ladies. If you like chocolate, smile elevates your mood and creates a sense of well-being. Chocolate's next. Now, I believe that.
Yeah.
Yes.
I believe smiling will elevate your mood and create a sense of well-being.
Yes,
Mhm.
definitely.
What about that? What about that, Jason? You think so?
Oh yeah, it's just overall, like if you're like just frown the whole time, you're just going to be down and trying to find a way to make you smile. But if you're smiling, it just exudes confidence out of you to everyone else around you.
Yeah, yeah. my good brother Wayne Young, Pastor Wayne Young said, "Man, I smile all the time, but I still look big as heck." So he doesn't agree. I don't know either. But
I'm with you, Wayne. I smile all the time. I never heard that the smile made me look thinner.
but I do believe that smiling elevates the mood.
Definitely.
Elevates your mood.
It's like that thing you used to have us do in church where you like fake laugh for like 10
Yeah,
seconds.
I did that. Yeah.
And then
I
it
would.
like turns real.
Yeah, because it turns real. I used to get up in church, right? And y'all remember that, right?
Like during like the
Absolutely.
welcome.
Yeah, doing like the welcome. We used to do welcome. And I say, all right, everybody, I need you to laugh. Even if you're faking it, I want you to laugh as hard as you can for about 10 seconds. And that laughter turns into real laughter. And it elevates the room. It elevates the mood. Dan Fritz, my good friend Dan Fritz, usually he said when I smile, he said, people think I'm up to something. Dan,
That's because you are Dan.
yeah, Dan has become. I'm finding that Dan and I have the same sense of humor, and I love Dan Fritz. Dan, if you are up to something, brother, but you're a good man to be around. Thanks for checking in, Dan. And thank you for that. Hey, we have another caller on the line. Caller number 2. We are rolling today. I said 3 callers gets the gift. Caller number.
Jamie said 3 calls.
Yeah, that's right, Jamie. said. Caller number 2, Maurice. What's up, man? Welcome to Ralph Grace Jr. Morning Show. You're on the air. Good morning.
Good morning. How y'all doing? I was calling what brings a smile to my face when I wake up in the morning and go to church on Sunday and see my church family.
Oh, man. Amen. And thank you for saying that because you're a part of Cornerstone. I appreciate you saying that, and I smile when I see you guys too, man. But yeah, so what do you think about some of this stuff, man? Do you think that smiling kind of elevates your mood?
Yeah, because when I'm around someone else and they down and they got that gloom on their face, it kind of actually brings me down along with them.
Yeah. And let me tell you this. All of you, most of you, if not all of you, have a winning smile. And I say that, you might say, oh, Pastor, you don't know I need braces. Now, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about your smile. When you walk into the room and you are legit and smiling, it does something to that room.
Definitely.
It does something. I have, I always talk about my 3 lovely grand, and nothing does my heart more gladness or brings my heart more gladness than watching my grandkids smile.
Gabe specifically.
Yeah, especially Gabe, I guess all of them, but watching my grandchildren, like, I love to see them smile.
Yes.
What about your children?
Yeah.
You don't care to see your children smile?
You're all gone.
Why? Yeah, thank you, Kaya. Thank you for saying that, Kaya. Thank you.
I see your smile.
Actually, I consider a smile to be contagious.
That's right.
For real.
It is. Shay Davis, what's going on? Shay Davis Music. That's my cousin. I gotta have you on the show. He checked in on Instagram Live. What's going on, man? Smiling is contagious. Maurice, thank you for checking into the Ralph Grace Jr. Show, man. Thank you for being a part of it, you and your lovely family. And I'll talk to you again soon, all right?
Alrighty.
All right, thanks. So smiling is contagious. You lift up the room. Again, we're not talking about being goofy. We're talking about being pleasant.
And you said superpowers, and I don't know, I haven't read your list, and I don't know if this is on the list, but it is, a smile is very disarming. So,
Yes.
When you go into a meeting or say you get called into the boss's office, you think you're about to get lit up, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Walk on in, smile, be pleasant. It's hard for them to really come at you like that. If you start off with that smile and you're pleasant, it kind of disarms them a little bit.
Yeah, it does.
Take the sting out of it.
It does. Now, this next one is not on the list. I don't have it, so you guys are not going to see it up on the screen, right? But it says this, and this is just for, I guess, if you like chocolate. It says that smiling induces more pleasure in the brain than chocolate.
Yes, it releases endorphins.
It does. Now, one of my daughters doesn't like chocolate, and matter of fact, she's on the line. Oh, both of you don't?
Oh, no, I was saying it wasn't me that didn't.
Oh, no, I know you like it, but your sister doesn't. But it says that chocolate induces more, smiling induces more pleasure in the brain than chocolate. Kaya, what do you think? You like chocolate?
Yes.
Do you get pleasure out of eating chocolate?
Yes.
And so would you
Imagine smiling while eating chocolate.
feel? Is it smile?
Brings a smile to
So
my
do you
face.
feel?
Hello.
Do you smile? You know, when you smile, do you feel the same type of joy in smiling? You're smiling now. You feel like
Yeah,
eating
I guess.
chocolate?
Yeah, but like I like well, of course, like you smile when you laugh, but I feel like most of the time I smile is like a fake smile because I just don't go around smiling, right?
Okay.
Like,
Right.
so
You
I
know,
don't
nobody
know.
goes around smiling.
Yeah,
But we're talking about this.
everyone's always like smile, like
If you
do
go
something.
around smiling, especially, you know, but we're talking about just the pleasantries, everyday pleasantries. Caller number 3. Hey, good morning. Good morning, Jasmine Jones. Good morning. How are you this morning? Thank you for being a part of the show.
I'm good. How are you?
I hear you smiling.
Yes.
What do you
I
think?
was calling to talk about what makes me smile, the thoughts that make me smile.
Okay.
And it has to be after all the family gets together because it's a conversation that continue on in my house throughout my kids. And
Right.
just like you said, like you enjoy my kids smiling, and,
Yeah.
and Janae said specifically Gabriel. Gabriel is like the hardest one to be making smile nowadays. He's Mr. Cool.
Yeah, he's cool now. He's 12. You know, they don't smile now. You know, they're cool now. They gotta be cool. So, you know, smiling's corny.
So when he's smiling, and I mean like that good coming from like a great place smile, it just lights up a room. And so yeah, those are the type of things that make me smile. The thoughts.
Now, Jasmine, somebody, Dan Fritz, my good friend, Dan Fritz is asking the question on Facebook Live. Don't like chocolate. Doesn't like chocolate. How? How don't you? And I don't know. I don't even know this is my child.
I didn't know she didn't like chocolate, so it's not
Yeah,
something that she
no.
talks about.
No, it's nothing I talk about. I don't know. I just was never. I'll eat chocolate ice cream, but I will not eat chocolate candy. I don't know. I just never really liked chocolate like that.
What?
But I do like chocolate ice cream. I just don't like the candy chocolate.
All righty.
Is it too rich?
Yeah, like I don't
Yeah,
understand.
The ladies are really having a problem with you. I'm trying to get you off the line,
Jasmine.
but they're having a problem with you, Jasmine, not liking chocolate.
I know. I mean, I'll have a little bit, but you know, Valentine's Day, those chocolate boxes. Oh no, I can pass on those. Like I can't eat that type of stuff. I don't know.
Well, thank you for checking in, and congratulations. You are the 3rd caller of the.
Hey.
Thank you for being part of the program, and you have a wonderful day. Keep smiling, all right?
What did she
I
win?
will. You all too. Yeah. What do I win?
Huh? $25. $25. Cash app to your cash app. So,
Third caller, bye.
yeah.
Congratulations.
You know, hey,
If money don't make you smile, I
Jason,
don't know what will make you
let's.
smile.
You know what she won? A box of chocolate. Yeah, she just won a box of chocolate. That's what she won.
Wah, wah, wah.
All right.
All right, we'll send it to your cash app. But thanks for being part of the show, everybody. Thanks for guys. You can still call in. You can call in and still be part of the conversation. You don't have to give it up. So we're talking about smiling, guys, on Instagram Live. Thanks for being part of it. Facebook Live. I am. Let's take a break. But after the break, I want you guys to call in 888-329-3306. My name is Ralph Grace Jr. Listen to the Ralph Grace Jr. Morning Show on WWDBAM.com and 860 on the AM dial. We will be right back.
Revive Hydration is a proud sponsor of the Ralph Graves Morning Show. Revive Hydration is the first IV hydration and vitamin infusion service in the South Jersey area. For more details, please visit their website at www.revivehydration.com, or you can give them a call at 856-485-0070. Again, their website, www.revivehydration.com, or give them a call at 856-485-0070.
Air will take care of that. Hey guys, I want you guys to if you guys want to take out an ad on the show, email me. Get be part of it. Help keep the show on the air. I'd love to talk about your business. I'd love to talk about, you hear commercials. You hear Jamie's commercial. You hear Ryan Leafy's commercial. I love to talk about you guys' business and what you guys offer on the air. So email me. Ralph at ralphgracejr.com.
We get the verse of the day. Hopefully I can read.
Oh, yeah, the Truth Boost. Thanks for putting that up, Ken. The Truth Boost on Instagram Live and Facebook. If you want to get the Truth Boost every day from me, text C3E. to the number 313131, and I'll send you out a truth boost every day. Shay Davis, if you're still watching, man, you have a hit song out there called Situationship. Am I right? See, you don't think I'm paying attention. I'm paying attention. Let us know how we can find it, man. I would love to get you on to talk about it and really support you, little cuz. I'm proud of what you're doing, man. I really am. You know what? I was thinking about getting into like saying happy birthday to people on Wednesdays.
Oh, okay, we can get birthday shout outs.
I don't know. What do you think?
Try it out.
Everybody loves a
Everybody likes a
love a
birthday
birthday shout out.
Yeah.
Like you hear your name, somebody say happy birthday, don't that make you smile?
Yeah. So maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do a birthday shout out. Maybe I'll start doing that next week. Like have people email their birthdays in the night before, the day before, give them a shout out on the radio.
And let your listeners, if y'all are listening, if y'all want to have us shout somebody out for their birthday,
Right.
send it to us, email it to us, and we can tell them to tune in and they can hear their birthday shout out.
Yeah.
We'll go old school with it, a love, thought, and dedication.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the Ralph Graves Morning Show. It is time for the verse of the day.
We are missing each other's smiles, and it's hard to know if people are even smiling from under their masks. But don't let the same confusion run into your relationship with God. Nehemiah 8:10 says, "The joy of the Lord is your strength." Acting in God's standards and sacrificing to Him makes Him happy, and that should be what carries you throughout the day. I'm Janae Graves, and that was your verse of the day.
Well, thank you so much for that, Janae. Thank you so much for that, Nehemiah 8:10. The joy of the Lord is our strength. We were talking on the break. We're talking about, just trying to continue to bring smiles to people's faces. So we're talking about doing the break, and we're talking about maybe doing birthday shout outs on Wednesdays. Deshauna Clark. Hey, Deshauna, she checked in. Hers was July 4th. Happy belated birthday.
Belated birthday.
But that's
sis.
next year, sis. We're talking about moving forward. But happy belated birthday. Hope you had a great birthday. Hope you had a great birthday.
Did you see the fireworks we ordered for you?
Good morning, Derek. That's my cousin Derek checked in. Hey, 888-329-3306 are the call-in numbers. We're talking about the superpower of the smile. Now, the Twitter poll for today is, what is the one thing you think of that always brings a smile to your face, no matter how bad the day is going, no matter of the news, no matter the weather? What is that one thing that brings a smile to your face? Put it on Instagram Live. I'll read it off. Put it on Facebook Live. Call in. I would love for you to call in 888-329-3306 and kind of talk about that, because smiling has a superpower. So we talked about that smiling induces more pleasure in the brain than chocolate. Now, here we go. Next point is this. Put that up for me, Ken. Smiling makes you seem courteous, likable, and competent, right? That's what it does.
Yes.
I will have to, I will really agree with that. If you look sad or anxious, perhaps others wonder, if you know what you're doing. If you're doing a presentation and you look sad and you look anxious, people wonder, does he or she know what they're doing? So perhaps a simple smile can bring you some success in business. There are times where I stand in front of crowds and they're like, "Oh man, you do such a great job." Sometimes I have no idea what I'm doing. Like I started the radio show, but I smiled my way through it, Jason.
Hey.
Fooled me.
Exactly. I smiled my way through it. Bubble guts and everything else, right? Talking about it was the coffee. It wasn't the coffee. I was nervous. But I smiled my way through it. What do you guys think about that? What do you guys think about smiling can make you seem courteous and likable? It's always, don't you feel different when somebody comes in and greets you with a smile?
Absolutely. And I look for that when I interview people for jobs. Like if you come to the interview and you don't smile, I don't really want to be around you all day at work.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Like, why would you why would I want to sit next to you?
You got to come in with a smile.
Yeah.
What kind of smile? Like, are we showing teeth? Are we full
professional
extension?
Smile. Well, you don't have to show.
Is it just like a?
You don't have to show teeth. No, you
like
don't.
that.
I prefer to see teeth. I like to see people's teeth. I have a girlfriend that she doesn't like to show her teeth when she smiles in a picture, but I feel like if it's a sincere smile like genuinely your teeth show, and if they
See?
don't, then
So
I
now-
wonder if you even have any, or if it's like niblets under there.
Or
I don't
right, they
know
probably,
what's going
if they
on.
don't, it's probably like
Oh, Lord
they're
Jesus.
gross.
Right, so now
And
it's
they don't
like,
want to show their
now
teeth
it's
'cause they're
like, what
insecure.
kind of
hiding
smile should I use?
in that mouth.
Well, I mean,
I
long as it
probably
doesn't
don't want
look
to
like
see
a-
it though.
Right.
long as it
And they're trying to be confident by smiling a little bit.
I'm sorry, listeners. Long as it doesn't look like a smirk, I guess.
But
Like crooked.
A smirk.
But-
You know, you're like, huh.
But okay, how about when you take pictures and you tell somebody cheese, but you're taking a lot, and how like with me, my smile gets weaker and weaker the longer I have to fake hold it. So, like, what kind of smile? Like when I walk in and I want to be.
Point number 5 was a smile makes you seem likable,
Just a quick
competent,
one. You don't have to hold it long.
and courteous.
Just like,
We're not talking to be goofy.
so it's just a flash.
We're not
of a
telling you to
smile?
call me the clown.
But I don't know, but but my genuine smile, I show too much gums. Like that's when I smile.
Well,
for
you're
pictures,
a happy
and
person,
all
though,
I
Jamie.
I see all those gums in the picture. I'm like, too much. But I know I was genuinely happy.
Yeah.
Because I really have to focus to try to bring that smile in just a little bit.
And then
make
it probably
look
looks less of
more-
a smile, and then looks more of like a
Right.
grimace.
We don't like a grimace. We don't want a smirk. We like a genuine
Like,
smile.
like this.
All right, guys. All right. Listen, 888-329-3306. I would love for you guys to be part of the conversation. Now, we have to be careful. This is the question I do want to ask, man. This show is flying by, man. Why don't people smile more? Think about that. I mean, what would be the reason? Like, what, why is it? I remember, when I was younger, and like my grandson, he's 12, 13. I get it with the kids. They want to be cool. They want to be hip. They don't think a smile will open more doors than you trying to be cool will. I just
Right.
want to put that out there.
Absolutely.
You can be cool with the door shut, or you can smile and be transparent and let people know you're a human being, and doors do open for you. But why do you think why do you think some people don't, or why, what is this perception of, what has been your perception of a smile before today's show? Anybody care to share that?
But
I mean, like if you saw somebody coming smiling,
having
did
a
you?
good day.
Okay, all right, yeah.
Like-
So, or versus somebody coming in, yo, what's up? Like that. That is not. I'm like nothing. Absolutely nothing is up. How about that?
I feel like it takes more muscles and more intention to not smile. Like I feel like you have to try not
Right.
to smile. So
Yeah.
I think most people that don't are trying to be hard. Like I don't know. That was. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like a lot of men like intentionally won't smile in the picture. Like I'm not gonna smile.
Right.
But they're trying hard not to smile. Like you want to smile.
Like, and it's okay.
Yeah. Real men.
Are
don't
we just
smile.
talking about like walking down the street, or
No,
these
we're not-
people
we're not
that have
talking-
come into your space?
Coming into your
and they are
space?
going to
Coming into your
talk
space,
to
trying
you.
to get a job, trying to be pleasant. Just we're not talking about just walking down the street looking contagious. I mean, smiling is contagious, but looking crazy. We're not talking about looking crazy. We're not talking about we're not talking about looking like the Joker, suspicious. The world is collapsing and you're walking around like the Joker. We're not
Maybe they were
talking
just
about that.
nervous.
Yeah.
Like if they came in and they didn't smile, maybe they were just nervous.
Yeah,
And nervous got the best of them.
Yeah.
So smiling is contagious. Another superpower. Smiling is contagious. All right. Smiling is contagious. If you notice the energy in this room today, even behind the booth where Jason is, everybody's smiling. Everybody's having a good time. It's contagious. And they are genuine. Thank you, Sister Joyce, for checking in. She says that smiling must be genuine to be effective. And people can tell when they're not real. People can tell when they are not real. But this whole hour for this show today has been uplifting. And nobody's really talking about what they've been going through. Everybody's just been smiling and just feeling a different type of euphoria. My cousin Derek checks in. He says his wife and kids make him smile. That's always good to hear a man say his wife and kids make him smile. Make him smile. That's always good to hear. Always good to hear that. So we're talking about it being contagious. As mentioned in the beginning, smiling is contagious. We talked about that earlier in the show. You can light up a room with your smile when you enter the room. Everybody has that power. Everybody has that power to change the feeling in the room with just a smile. How can we let our smiles be seen under these masks, guys?
Well, I did see there's a lady that has created a new mask that has like a little window, like a peekaboo window.
But can you smile through that? Can you breathe in that
It's like
plastic?
see-through?
Yeah, they
Like
did
mesh?
it. It's not mesh.
No,
it's
it's like
still
a-
like,
it's like the
plastic,
shield.
some type of but it's clear, like so you can
Oh.
actually see the mouth. You can see people smiling, and they I don't know if it was on like 2020 or something. I don't know. I was watching it on the news because she said that was such a big important thing to be able to see people's smiles and facial
Or
expressions.
even mouth, because you can't hear when they talk. So at least you can try to read
Yeah.
their lips, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You could do thumbs up.
yeah. You do thumbs up. That counts as a smile. Thumbs up.
It looked like I saw the other day they had a mask that looked like a smile. I don't know if it was like your own, like you could take a picture of your
Oh
face
yeah,
and match.
and like you like print it on there.
Yeah, so it
Yeah.
looked like you were smiling, but that was actually the mask. I don't know how I feel about that.
Sister Joyce is calling in. Sister Joyce, good morning. This is your call this time. This isn't Mark's. Good morning, Sister Joyce.
Yes.
You're on the line.
This is my call on my phone. Thank
That's right.
you.
All right.
I am calling in for Mark because
Mark run out of
wanted
minutes?
to-
I'm
Yeah, he went to work.
No, I'm saying, did he run out of minutes on his phone? He had to use your phone earlier.
No,
I'm just kidding.
he just doesn't have it in his phone.
Okay.
I sent it to him.
All right,
He's
all right.
gonna use it to sign. But anyway, he did want to mention Proverbs 17:22.
Okay.
Smiling is good for your heart.
That's right.
Merry heart is like medicine.
That's right. Merry heart is just like medicine. And that's one of the things too that we didn't talk about. Smiling, you'll live longer.
Because it'll lower your blood pressure.
It will.
It will.
I didn't even, Jason, you'll like this because you're a baseball guy. I didn't even put this up, but they took people's baseball cards from back in the day. They measured the smiles. Those who had a broader smile, most of them lived to 80 plus years. Those whose smile was a little thinner, 72.9.
Wow, very interesting.
He's
Yes.
gonna live forever.
Yes, I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you. And Janae, we watched that show. What's it called? Alone.
Oh yeah.
The people that won Alone had the best attitude.
Yeah,
And had the best. They were always smiling.
joking around, smiling.
And he lasted 77 days alone in the wilderness, him and a camera, and he smiled the whole time. There's something about a merry heart. That's Bible that Joyce just gave you. That was Bible that Janae read earlier. There's something about a merry heart that will increase the longevity of your life. I'm just talking about. Hey, Karen Grace Clyde said a large coffee makes her smile. I feel you, cuz. I feel it makes me smile too. Every morning. Jasmine Jones checked in. Jasmine Grace checked in. She said, if I make eye contact with somebody and smiling, she actually speaks. So, all right.
I'm
Okay.
smiling.
Yeah, okay. I'm smiling under this. So hey, it works. So it does bring you longevity. Thank you, Sister Joyce, for checking in. I appreciate that.
You're very welcome.
All right. Yep. Jennifer says some smiles look spooky. Like the Joker. But these are the things. Now we have to be careful with our smiles. We know what kind of joy it brings, right? We have to be careful. We don't want to look smirky. You don't want to smirk. All right? You don't want to smirk. I laugh a lot when I get nervous. And if my mom's listening, I get that from my pop. I remember, when my mom and dad they wouldn't argue, but they would talk. And my dad would start chuckling. And I do the same thing right now. If my wife, who doesn't have to do it often because I'm a great husband, if she's getting on me sometimes, but she doesn't have to do it often, Jason, because I'm awesome. I'm awesome at this husband thing. But when she does get on me, for things, sometimes I will chuckle. But that's not a good smile. That can be received as a smirk, as I'm not taking a person seriously.
Yes, I was
So we
going to
gotta be
say
careful.
that can throw gasoline
Yes.
on the fire because
Yes.
if I'm upset
Yeah.
and I'm trying
laughing
to
at
express to you that I'm upset with this behavior pattern,
Right.
and you laughing, I'm about to not be smiling. I'm going to be like, what is so funny? Oh, you think I'm a joke?
It's not that we're laughing at the person. Like sometimes I'm smiling like, I can't believe I'm going through this right now. Right, Jason? Right?
Yeah,
Help me,
I
Jason.
experienced that last night.
Yeah.
Last night we're just watching TV, and then she was telling me a story, and I guess I have selective hearing, so I was just kind of zoning her out. Sorry.
Right.
But
it happens. It happens.
so what happened was like, oh, you didn't listen to a word I said, and then I was trying to play it off like, oh yeah, I guess I did, and then it's probably the 19th time we've had this conversation, so I just started laughing. It's like, oh, this is funny now. You make your own dinner. So.
Yes, exactly.
But it wasn't. It was a nervous, like, okay, I'm busted. I'm just trying to laugh it off. Nobody's laughing at anybody. So, but we got to be careful with those smiles and those smirks. And there's a in Ecclesiastes it says there's a time for everything. So sometimes I smile or I smirk, and it's probably not the right time. So timing is everything when it comes to your smiles, when it comes to communicating with people. Amen.
Yes.
So
I don't know. I have to restrain my smile and laughter at my kids when I'm trying to be serious and disciplined, because
you kids
especially when they were much younger, not so much now as much because they're older and I'm like, it's not as cute. But when they were younger, they do stuff and it's wrong, and you got to tell them, no, you're not supposed to do that. But it was so funny. Trying to hold it back.
Yeah. I see it in my kids, see it in my grandkids. They do stuff that that's you.
Yes.
And you have to discipline them for, but when you leave the room, you are cracking up like, yo, they got that honest. That's me,
My youngest daughter, Drew, though, she's really good at using like smiling and humor to get out of stuff. Like, I don't know if she is just a natural at it or if she's intentional with it, but like she gets out a lot of stuff because like she'll talk back and I'm like, are you talking back? And she's like, I was, but I really didn't mean it, and I'm not going to do it again. And I can't help but crack up because she was so honest about it, and her facial expression when she says it, I'm like, okay, I'm going to let you get this off.
Yeah. Hey guys, listen, call in. Then we got about 3 minutes left. You want to just call and say, hey, that you're enjoying the show, that you want to be part of it. 888-329-3306. I want to thank my friends from Instagram Live. They're on. Facebook Live is on. If you haven't, subscribe to the Truth Boost, guys. Text C3E to the number 313131. You'll get a Truth Boost from me every day. If you haven't, go pick up my book, Unstoppable. It makes a great gift. I talked about doing birthday shout outs beginning next week, right? It makes a great gift. Go pick up Unstoppable. It's at Amazon.com, BarnesNoble.com, RalphGravesJr.com. It's 7 universal laws that will transform how you pursue and achieve success. We talk about the law of habit, the law of reciprocity, the law of control. We talk about all these different things. The law of intelligent practice. We talk about how to practically and in an easy way apply these things to your life so that your life is transformed. And yes, it's rooted in the Word of God, but you're going to find it. You're going to find it so helpful to your life. If you're interested in taking out an ad, if you want to be a sponsor of this show, and we need sponsors. So if you want to be a sponsor of the show, email me at Ralph@RalphGravesJr.com. You'll see it on Facebook Live. If you want to get a commercial run on this Facebook Live, Instagram Live, we are global. It's being shown on YouTube Live right now. What's up, YouTube? I ain't forget about you. If you want your a commercial run or ad run, get with me. We will make it happen for you. So listen, I hope this show has uplifted you today. That's the kind of show we try to bring. Now, I know what's going on in the world. I know what's happening. I'm not blind, but I hope this show was uplifting today. I hope this show brought a smile to your face. I hope that you learned the power of a smile. We're not talking about being goofy, but we're talking about just lighting up the room and being and knowing that in Christ you have the victory. Something called joy that believers have, and I smile about the joy and the victory that I know I have in Christ. Any final thoughts, you guys? We got about 2 minutes left. Any final thoughts? Smile.
Happy birthday, Jasmine.
Yes, my daughter's birthday is, when is it?
Saturday.
Early birthday shout out. Saturday. 30. No, I better not tell her age. Okay, Kaya, any final thoughts?
Have a good day.
Have a good day. Jason, any final thoughts, my man?
Stay positive.
Stay positive. Stay positive. That's what this show was all about. Share it with somebody. Hope to see you guys again soon. Come back. Join us next week. www.am.com, 860 AM dial. My name is Ralph Graves. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. Woo! Facebook Live.
smiling. Hope you guys have a great day. Thanks for being part of the show. Thanks for guys calling in. Ken Dominic, you guys don't see him. He does a great job. Thanks, Ken, for being part of it. And guys, I'll see you again next time.